Okay. Good morning. I got a little bit of raccoon eye going on, a little black eye, really swollen eyebrow. You guys want to maybe look away here, but also, I don't know if you can see that. Really bruised inside lip and cut lip. A tooth got knocked loose, but not out, just a little loose. I took the load bar into my face like that. The hard hat took most of the brunt because it was a hard hit. What happened was when you're tightening down these straps, it's hard to do one-handed. When you're tightening down the straps, sometimes these don't catch the little dogs. Let's get you one here. So as you tighten this little ratchet, they fall in, right? Sometimes they sit right there and you don't notice that they didn't quite fall in, and then it has enough pressure on there to kick back. Usually it gets enough air time to kick back quite a bit. So I didn't notice that, pulled the bar out, just barely still in there, and then it kicked back, when it kicked back, it just punched the bar straight into my face. So that wasn't a lot of fun. I didn't get any first aid or anything. No symptoms of concussion or anything. Luckily, like I said, the hard hat took the brunt of the hit, but it still wasn't fun. So we are here just outside of Grand Forks, and this is our load. It's a short little one. Still a pain in the butt to tarp, so I got some straps over top to kind of keep the tarp in the best I can. I think it's doing pretty good. I think I did good for how ugly shaped the load is. I think I did pretty good. I think you guys like it when I put the camera up there. Now that the weather's good, we can do that camera angle a little more often. Busy road today. Lots of Alberta plates, Manitoba plates, Saskatchewan, lots of RVs. Snow's no longer a threat. Now the RVs are a threat. I picked up this load in Castlegar, right by the airport, Klasnikov Mass Timber, Mass Timber, KMT, yeah, that's it. And we're delivering this to Okanagan Gondola, to just the base, not all the way to the top. Let's see. Hopefully we time this out, close my windows. Time this out between vehicles. Good, I caught a gap. Get up to speed. An ambulance. Slow down. The car had no idea the ambulance was coming. Even me honking at them didn't make them look in the mirror. Typical person does not pay attention to their mirrors. Man, another bright blue sky day. Just a few little puffs of cloud here and there, but it's just blue. Vibrant blue. And And the green is starting to come in very nicely here too. It feels like summer. 19.5 degrees Celsius. I guess it feels like spring. Because summer is hot and miserable. This is beautiful. I love spring. This is my favorite season. Fall would be my second favorite. Winter's too cold. Summer's too hot. Into Grand Forks. We'll drive through Grand Forks, climb over E-Holt, go to Greenwood, and get some go-go juice in Midway. I don't need go-go juice, but it's the last spot I can stop. And depending on what kind of reload I get tomorrow, today's Thursday for me. We're delivering this load Friday morning. Depending what kind of reload I get tomorrow, will I need the extra fuel or not? So, because there's no fuel stations between Midway and Vernon, at least the road I'm taking. Yeah, it was definitely really hard to eat breakfast and lunch today with having worn the load bar in my face. Welcome to Grand Forks, British Columbia. The British Columbia interior is just so beautiful to me. Not like any big snow-topped mountains, but you're in mountains, beautiful lush landscape. Definitely not boring. If you take Highway 3, you gotta be on your toes. .70 kilometers an hour. Somebody had locked up brakes. Destroyed 2 tires for sure. Quite the flat spot. Here's the Grand Forks sign. And you'll see these are very popular in British Columbia. Lots of towns have that style of sign. That was for the Expo way back in the day. I don't remember what year the Expo was, but pre-Expo, all the cities got grants to put in that kind of sign. All over BC, you'll see that kind of welcome. I'll be honest, I don't see any of those in Okanagan, I don't think. Grand Forks has one. Trail has one. Okay, list all the cities that have a sign like that. Norco's getting a new sign. All these trees are just barely starting to bud. In a week or two, everything's going to be lush and green. Oh boy. Saw the scooter, little scooter just shooting out onto the road. I don't know why I wouldn't take the sidewalk. It's a bit dangerous having those things on the highway, especially with traffic. If there's a wide load, you wouldn't see it coming. And he went back off the road, or he crossed the road. Okay. At least he's on oncoming traffic now. Okay, Tesla, you better find that throttle. I let off. Oh, really? You cut me off just to turn. Really? I mean, it wasn't much of a cutoff, but there's literally nobody behind me. Miles of empty road behind me. Cal tire there. Speaking of, tires are starting to get low on the trailer, so we're going to need to start replacing those soon, probably in a few weeks. As the weather gets hotter, they'll wear down faster. I just broke my tread depth gauge, so we're going to buy a new one on the weekend. All right, let's start our long climb. It's not a very steep climb, but it's going to be a long climb up hill. bet you there's some trails up there. There might be some beautiful viewpoints from up there. I don't know if that's private property or Crown land. If it's Crown land, I would love to get some hiking trails up there. Get a viewpoint down into Grand Forks. There's a falcon sitting on the sign, the speed limit sign. That was kind of neat. This load's pretty darn light. But it's got lots of small little pieces of glulam beams and lose enough momentum here. I need to put my four-way flashers on, or we just hammer down. Ripper on the back. Enough that we are speedy. Can't be speed limit, but we're definitely speedy. Gaining speed, we're at 72 kilometers an hour. I mean, the grades are only like 4 or 5% grades here, so with a lighter load, make some good time. I haven't chopped this section of the highway in a long time. It's always so dreary and boring. It's a beautiful blue sky, all of a sudden it's pretty out. bright lighting, anything is pretty. The best time of the day to shoot those with the sun behind you. And right now, actually, the sun is directly behind us. It's overhead, but it's down low enough in the sky still. But it is behind us. And that is always by far the best lighting ever. Stuck at 97, almost up to speed limit. It feels so good being this light. Honestly, this type of weight is the best for suspension too. It's the smoothest ride. Empty is very rough, and fully loaded is very bouncy, very soft. Empty is very stiff, vibrates all over the place. On a bumpy road, it's actually hard to keep it in a straight line. This is the type of weight these trucks are designed to pull. Because 99% of the trucks built run at these weights in the US at 80,000 pounds. You design the truck to run where the highest use case, right? We run at 140,000 pounds. When you hit a bump, it feels like a mule is kicking your back of your seat. Just like ee-haw, ee-haw, boom. This is a dream load. Here we go, 100 kilometers per hour. We're there. I guess we're starting to get a couple of bug splats. Hopefully the cameras don't get splatted. Did pretty good last summer, but it's inevitable that we're going to lose the cameras due to bug splats. Hopefully closer to the end of the videos. You doing, car? Phoenix ski area. I have never taken that road, and I think we need to. It's a shortcut up and over. It must not actually be a shortcut because it goes up to a ski hill, so you can get down into Greenwood from there too. So Phoenix used to be a city that used to be at the top, at the open pit mine up there. Just a ghost town now. Up to the summit of Eholt. Not a very big summit. I have once in the last 8 years chained up on here, and then only because it was snowing so hard after I chained up on Paulson and all the way down to Grand Forks, it just kept snowing so hard that I just kept the chains on. One of those years that we got an actual winter. Yeah, earlier I said winters are too cold and summers are too hot. This winter never got too cold. And this right here, this little bump is the summit. 1,028 meters. It said not super impressive summit. Lake is all thawed out. No more ice fishing on there. This corner is actually not banked enough, and if you take it a little bit too high speed, you end up in the oncoming lane, and that's dangerous when there's someone passing. Okay, next town is Greenwood, Canada's smallest city. Only because it used to be a huge city. Not huge, but it used to be a big city. Before serve two reasons: the mine and the internment camp. I guess the mine was up at the top of FEDEX, but in Greenwood was the foundry. He's almost out of bales. Hopefully the grass is getting green enough he doesn't need to buy any more bales until fall. We've delivered a lot of bales to that farmer. Up to the tunnel here pretty quick. So this Greenwood tunnel, there used to be two of them side by side. One for eastbound traffic, one for westbound traffic. But when they upgraded this highway, they just, the foundry and the railroad going between the mine and the foundry was no longer in use. It was deactivated. So the whole reason for the tunnel was for the train track to go over top of the highway. But since that train track was no longer active, they just dug up that train track and built next to it. But one of the tunnels was in the way, so they destroyed one of the tunnels, and the other tunnel was far enough out of the way that they just left it there.
Of it, and then 5 minutes later an ambulance went flying by me, the lights going heading that way. So the only thing I saw was Western at the bottom of Couriers hooking up a minivan. Didn't look like any emergency to me. Oh, well, that could be it. There must be something else going on there.
Here's the tunnel.
That's not good. I hope it's not very close.
You can see how the train track used to go across.
Oh shit. It happened to me once before, Tony. I was coming home from, I think it was OK Falls. It was a close day. And I in the truck. I tried to get a hotel and the company offered to buy. So I called every friggin' one and grabbed stores. They're all full. Everything was full because the highway was closed. I was coming in late. Oh shit. Where was it closed? But it was closed in OK Falls? Oh, it was closed just outside of it was Broxbite. Yeah, that's where it was that time. Broxbite there. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I could get yeah, well, I hope they gave you a little bit of a bonus for that. Well, not a bonus, but they paid me for every hour. Yeah.
I guess that's the downside of being a day cab.
If I had to sleep in this one, it wouldn't be too bad.
If you're driving a day cab and the road's closed, yeah, you gotta find a hotel, but then if the road's closed, everybody's booked the hotels. I can just park anywhere and jump in the back of the bunk and go to bed.
You don't know. Yep, it was nice. 15 minutes behind though. I passed one of the DOTs going back and towards Castlegar, but I passed the pickup out this way. I haven't seen them come back this way yet. That's what I was figuring.
Looks like we got some construction ahead. Don't take out the cone, don't take out the cones.
Alrighty, well, before I lose you, have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
He parked in the way, so his trailer is almost in the center line.
Thought I was hearing things?
Dodge carrying a Ford.
Thank you. Okay, I got the Dodge carrying a Ford, sending back to you. Robbie.
was quick. Looks like they're working on the power lines, or maybe that might be internet lines. Does it say on the side? TELUS, phone lines, internet, yep.
Black is a silver X8 or XT. I don't know what that is in the box.
When traffic's coordinated to you, Dale, I'm going to tag a truck on land.
Copy. There's that silver drone thing that's designed. Yeah, I like it. I don't know what that is.
Oh, she's going now.
Copy. There, girl. Coming to you behind her. Copy. That's that truck with the rating on the side. Yeah, it's getting I'll bet you she's for Crown. Yeah. Can't remember the name.
Midway, 13 kilometers. Well, guys, if you guys enjoyed these videos, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It makes a huge difference in the YouTube algorithm feeding more videos to other people's. Because if you enjoyed it, I bet other people did too. Never know what we'll get next week. And you don't have to watch all the videos. Just come in and go, hey, was today's video an exciting one or a boring one? Because guess what? This is trucking. Not every video is going to be exciting. There's going to be some very boring ones. But sometimes you get these beautiful, beautiful days like this. I mean, this was not a super exciting video either, but it was still a beautiful day through the mountains. I'm okay not having some videos that are too exciting. Like, what is it, 2 weeks ago? Snow on the Coquihalla, I had to come to a stop, throw on chains. That was a little too exciting. I should go back and watch Monday's video too. That was kind of fun. Down into Osoyoos and back out through the Okanagan Valley. That was a beautiful drive. I think I called the video the best view you can get from a semi in Canada. Something like that. Check out that video, because that was fun. The river's pretty full. Although this time of year it should be overflowing. There's always threat of flooding here every year, but this year the river's full, but not anywhere close to flooding. Probably need another 4 or 5 feet before we would go, hey, that looks like it's close to flooding. Just don't have enough snow for that this year. This is always a fun little section of highway. Lots of carving of corners. Gotta make sure you hit those corners at the right speed. Get yourself into trouble pretty quick. don't know if you guys can see these rock arches by that power line pole coming up right there. You see the M2 arches, 2 stone arches. They're all over the place. Both sides of the highway. There's a couple right here at the top. You've got these stone arches. Between Greenwood and Midway, if you pay attention, you see stone arches all over the place. Whoever walks this walk back and forth has built many, many stone arches along the old KVR trail, old KVR railroad. More arches right there. More arches up there, all over the place. If there's rocks, there's arches. Someone on a mountain bike right there, coming up from the arches there. I wonder if that's the arch builder themselves. Welcome to Midway. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's been a fun week other than eating the load bar in my face. It's been a fun week. Kind of relaxing. Busy but relaxing. We'll deliver this load and then go home. Call it a weekend. I wonder if I can get there early enough to deliver today. Just saying. It says I'll get there at 4:30. And there might be people around to unload me tonight. I'd be happy with that. I doubt it, but one can hope. I believe the word Midway comes from, it's midway between Rock Creek and Greenwood. Have a train station there to fill up water and sand and all of that, those goodies. I don't know if they'd have fuel here, but speaking of fuel, let's go get some go-go juice. Top it off. Okay, I am out of here. You guys absolutely rock.
Turn right on Kenworth Street, then take the first left.